Hi, listen, I'll just cut straight to the chase. Me and Dreamy, we're not in good spirits today. Isan is kicking our ass a little bit, I have to say. So let's start with the biggest stress, which is there's not much to do. I'm driving around these provinces, and there was a few mountains in Roi, and the Mekong provinces were quite cool. You know, I really enjoyed Nakhon Phanom. But Ubon was okay, and Sisaket, I've just driven through you for 3 hours, which is a long time on this bike. And Dreamy is vibrations and her bumpiness and her uncomfortable seat and the fact that I have all my gear and I have to, you know, negotiate her, and I love her. Okay, but it's not easy. And I normally never complain because I'm normally in the best mood ever, you know. Even when I'm driving through and I'm uncomfortable, at least I'm, you know, in the mountains or along the coastline, and Thailand has been nothing short of unbelievable from start to finish. But Isan is just a little bit like vast and like flat and not interesting really. And the food has given me an upset stomach. It's too spicy. It's delicious, but it's too spicy. It messes me up. I'm not sleeping very well. And then I just get irritable. And then I get on Dreamy and she's leaking oil. She's leaking oil. You see this? This is the drip, drip, drip. And when the engine's running, it's just dripping oil. And so I have to top her up with a new oil change. It costs 150 baht every 300, 400 kilometers at the minute. And we can't figure out what the problem is. And well, one of you guys have said that it might be a hairline crack in the bottom of the engine because we've replaced the seals. Anyway, on top of that, I've just driven for 3 hours, which is a long time on Dreamy. My back is in pieces and my arse cheeks have disappeared off the face of the planet. To come to this temple, this glass bottle temple, because it was the one place that was highly recommended in this province, and it wasn't in the town, it wasn't anywhere near. It was a massive detour to get here through fields and buffaloes and cows and nothing, and then you get to this temple expecting it to be cool, and it's not cool. It's not impressive in any way. It's just, well, let me just give you a little. I mean, I've walked around the whole thing. Firstly, when I got here and I walked around to check it out, I got chased by dogs. So I'm not going over to the main area again. So let me just show you. Basically, they call this the glass bottle temple because they have all of these M150 energy drink bottles and the Chang bottles. And you know, I read online that it was made of glass bottles. It's not made of glass bottles. They just made a temple, put concrete on the outside and stuck glass bottles on. And they're not attractive, they're not interesting, there's not much craftsmanship or professional, you know, I could have done that. And it's just not interesting to look at. It's brown and ugly. I mean, like there's rags and plastic bottles and sticks and leaves everywhere. Normally the monks are all over this, sweeping up, cleaning everything. I just don't even think this is a thing anymore. I think this is, people kind of just were like, oh, like the windows aren't clean, the whole place is in disrepair. And it might be a COVID related issue, and if that's the case, then fair enough. I mean, think of the temples we've seen in this country, you know, mind-blowing, incredible pieces of art. I mean, I'll show you the best part of the temple, the statue of the Buddha, which is quite nice. And then there's the temple, and there's an outside building, but it's, you know, it's just brown bottles and glass bottles, and it's just like, oh, I just drove for 3 hours through the countryside, praying that Dreamy wouldn't break down and that this temple would be worth it, and it's not. And you're like, oh, is it worth a 2-hour drive? Now, the thing that I'm critical to myself about myself is, you know, I base my content around each province, and I try to do the province justice. I try to imagine if I was watching the series and I was excited for the Sisaket province video because I live there, or I'm from there, or I want to go there, or whatever. and then the video comes out. You know, I've been getting comments recently, like I think on the Udon Thani one, saying, "Oh, I didn't like that, wasn't very good." And it's like, it's not my fault. If I'm not blown away, then I'm not really in the mood to like go the extra mile. You know what I mean? Like, I sometimes get to a province like Sisaket, and I'm like, and then I'm like, oh no, I need to snap out of it. I need to be positive because I want to do the province justice, and I don't want to come across like an asshole. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna snap out of it. We're gonna get back on Dreamy. We're gonna drive 2 hours into the city of Sisaket, and we'll give it another go. But so far, this is not that interesting. Dreamy's in a bad mood. I'm in a bad mood. But the show must go on. Okay, I'm at this tower thing, and it's on an island in the middle of Sisaket town. And this is the spot, guys. This is the spot in the city. This tower. You can't go up it, unfortunately, at the moment. But I flew the drone and got a view of what it would be like. And you can see the city, and the lake's quite nice. There's nobody here though. There's some Thai girls over there, they were taking selfies. One thing I will say about Isan is the women are very attractive. Everywhere I've been. Bloody hell. As we say in England, top totty. Bonnie lass as well. That's what we say. Oh, she's a bonnie lass. If you don't know that terminology, Google it. And that's a positive. You know, I was driving for it took an hour and a half. Again, through just endless fields and endless countryside. And I just got thinking, I just don't think Isan's for me. I just don't think it's for me. You know, if this was the final province of Isan, let's say there was only 10. I think we've done 10 provinces now. I wouldn't be able to write an ebook about this place. I don't think I will write an ebook about this place, because all it would say is, you know, Loi's good. 3 Whale Rock in National Park was fun. Nakhon Phanom's decent if you want to have some Vietnamese food. That's about it. Otherwise it's just vast, barren, and the food gives you the shits. That's the ebook. You can have that one for free. Google Maps to the nearest toilet at 3 o'clock in the morning when it's all coming out the other end. I know I'm not being my normal self. I'm very aware of it. I'm having an out-of-body experience. I think I've just not slept and I'm not enjoying myself at the minute. And I'm taking it out on Sisaket, and I'm really sorry. But what am I supposed to do? And it's a lovely afternoon. I mean, the weather's beautiful. That's a positive. But I'm struggling in this province. I'm really struggling to find a positive way to make you feel, because I want you to enjoy my videos, and when I'm having fun, which is 99% of the time, you guys feel it. You feel like you're with me and we're pumping and we're having a great time. And then here it's like, at the end of this video you're going to look at your mate, if you're watching it with your girlfriend or your partner, or if you're alone, you'll just be like, oh, what a miserable bastard. So I'm sorry, but today in Sisaket I'm a miserable bastard. 1,000 apologies if you come from Sisaket or were excited for the Sisaket video. I'm not in the right frame of mind to continue exploring this province. I just want to leave. I think I'm going to stay here tonight because I've just looked on Google Maps and the next town is 2-3 hour drive away, and I can't be bothered. I need to rest my back. So I'll find a place to stay in the town. I'll eat some food. I'll have a beer. I'll go to bed, and hopefully we wake up tomorrow with a better mindset. Thanks for watching, and I do apologise.